Hey, it's me, NT, and welcome to Vintage Story Episode 2. Now, last episode, I did a bunch of exploring and figuring out the game mechanics and also a bunch of dying. I'd like to keep heading north, which is what I was doing, but I need someplace to store my plunder, particularly like the copper scythe, the copper ingots, and the torch sconces. So in this episode, I'm going to go back to my starting point and I'm going to build a rudimentary base. That's my goal this time. So let's get started, and I've got a bit of running to do, and I'll let you know when I get there. Okay, I pick here, Lake Rhino Warrior. I called it that because he kind of looks like he's got a rhino horn, and he's angry with frowny, so he's a warrior, I guess. I also found this big cave, so that'll be fun to explore. Now, though, I know I want to build kind of up and kind of over the water because that'll give me some protection against mobs. This isn't really that big of a lake. I don't know what the building is like in this game, and I don't know how to set my spawn point because, you know, Minecraft, you need to find sheep, make bed. Then once you do that, you can set spawn point. In this game, I've only seen sheep that have killed me. I've seen like 2 of those. I would probably have to make like a loom and a spinning wheel and everything else to make wool. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's also why I picked on the map. I think my starting point is around here? Maybe here? So this will be a good landmark for me. This is the place with all the reeds, or maybe that's the place with all the reeds. I don't know, it's a good landmark. I'm gonna figure out what to do. Oh, there's a monster down the hole! Here's a good chance to try my beanade! Once I figure out how to throw it. Oh, I saw it take damage. I guess he's decided hiding in the wall will help him to not be caught by bees. There's another monster there. Should I throw more bee nades? Oh, I should not have fell down the hole just because I was trying to look a little closer. Oh, the bees are all gone. He's still throwing things at me. I have 2 swarms of bees. Ow! Okay, if he hits me 2 more times, he's going to kill me. And then we're going to find out exactly how good. I did go ahead and install that corpse mod, by the way. So whenever I die, it drops a corpse with all my items. I did that because this game only shows 1 marker for your corpse at a time, which is still better than Minecraft. Since it didn't show a corpse at all. Oh, he's dead. And that means if I died twice, I would lose track of all my items. Oh, the bees are still here. I don't know if these bees will attack me. And also, there's been plenty of times where I've, like, been playing Minecraft and I died someplace where my items, like, fell into lava or stuff. And I didn't want that to happen. Control harvest. Dead surface bowtorn. Killed by another creature. Yeah, it was them. I guess I'll harvest it then. I think my inventory is pretty full though. And I know I saw like a surface. Oh, I got something, but I don't know if my inventory can hold it. Okay. Oh, my inventory can hold it. Alright, I'm leaving. Looks like I'm gonna have to like cover up this hole maybe. Put some stairs down into it. I ought to be able to get that. That doesn't count. What did I get again? I got a bone arrow. No extra piercing damage. 30% chance to break. That's kind of useless. If I had a bow, that would be something. Anyway, back to what I was doing before I saw them. First, I'm going to clear out a bunch of this land. I'm going to make it flat. And then I'm probably going to build like straight out that way or so. I want to put my house over the deepest part so I can just jump off and take a dive and it'll be all quick. But yeah, got to do that. Got to figure out how to build good in this game. Maybe you want to cut down some grass too. Okay, so I have been digging all night long, and as you can see, I've cleared out quite a nice little area. Had some fires, cooked some rhizomes. I think I told y'all that I made this reed chest, but I was able to store my goodies. Now, you may be wondering, or you may not if you've played a lot of these games, why I did all that digging. Well, two reasons. First of all, now I've got this big no man's land, so if something spawns, they won't spawn in the bushes and surprise me as much. I also put a little bit of a wall over by the hole over there. Second of all, now I've got so many things in my inventory. And I'm going to take these things, all these 64s, and I'm going to make some more 64s of packed dirt. Because I looked it up in the manual, and the manual... Oh, my inventory is full. My manual says that packed dirt does not fall. So, now that I got all that, I can start making my actual goal. Move some stuff around. Didn't really want these sandstone blocks. I need a trash can. So the deepest part of the lake is here. Roughly. About right here. So, it's super simple. Put those down. Remember to hit the correct button. Let's see if this works just like Minecraft. Yep, can't fall off. That. And that. And look, stairs. Guess what doesn't like stairs? Mobs. Which is not to say that they can't use stairs. Oh, look at all those fish I can't catch. But they do, it slows them down. And it does sometimes do a little bit with their pathing. At the very least, it's a choke point. They can only get to me from one area. Which is why I like building up. And I like building back. So, I don't really have to go up that high, but I am trying to get out more towards the lake, so in case I fall into deep water instead of shallow water and die. But this is the reason why I had to get so much packed dirt. Is this high enough? No. I'll tell you when it's high enough. Okay, I've made my platform in the sky. Now I just need to get some walls on the thing. For that, we can actually make something that I don't understand exactly, but it's called cob. It's just soil. I should probably look this up. Okay, I was doing it right. And, oh, need some more straw. I filled my inventory again. But that will let me, I guess that's just mud and straw. So that's kind of like a precursor to bricks. That will let me start making cool things. At least it looks different. That's nice. So I'll make myself a little entryway. Get out of the way. And maybe this wide. And then I make walls up top. Hey, I got a fish for a change. Nice. Throwing spears does work. Well, that's good because I'm about to starve to death. Ooh, and I also figured out that if I have extra spears in my inventory, they'll replace the one that I threw. Also, as you can see, I've made my walls, including my look-through-sees. Now I'm in the middle of getting my torches set up. And I'm about to cook me a fish, too. Do I need to do anything? Nope. Looks like I just started cooking. 2 lit torches. They stack. That's different. Okay, I'll be back to eat you in a minute. As soon as I put my torches in place. I think they should be up here, so it'll make it easy for you to see the entrance. Maybe about right here. And right here. Torches burn forever now. You can see this is what it looks like in here. I don't know how to make a roof. And it turns out that cob grows grass, as you can see. That's okay. It'll just be like a grass roof if I decide to stay with cob. I do have this beautiful view and an emergency exit into water that may not be deep enough. And now that I know how to catch fish, I've been seeing lots of fish swimming around in this water. I think I'm about ready to start really making this into a home, or at least moving everything up there. Fish done? Fish not done. Fish almost done. Have almost no health, so I need fish to get done. Now fish done! 400 satiety. That's, only gonna be 4 bars. But you go back to digging up cattails again. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just see how many more fish I can catch. Maybe that'll be the next thing I do. So, I also just noticed that my rhino warrior now has headphones. I built him some nice cans to listen to tunes. Alright, so I wasn't sure if I was going to worry about it, but that house needs a roof. I did hear that it can rain and put your fire out, so that's one reason to do that. So let's get a roof and die from starvation and run back and get all my stuff. That's the plans right now. No point keeping this fire lit. Okay, so rather than just dying of starvation, maybe I'll speed this up a little bit. You know, as you see, I've already almost died of starvation, but I was digging a cellar. I'll show you that, like, in a minute when I come back. I put my fish in it so that when I come back from the dead, I can have a nice meal of fish! I can kind of see my corpse there. I hope it goes away when I recollect it, or it's going to be at my base forever. This is not where I expected to be. I'm in the blue cave again. This is the exact same one where I killed the raccoon earlier? I don't know. Where am I? Pull up my map. I am still relatively close. And I got... Actually, let's see if I can just see. Satiety 750. Okay, so I got half my satiety back. Obviously, no items. Oh, it looks like there's a tower. A dirt tower. I've been there before, too, actually. Might as well pick up all the flint on the way. Have myself some nice little... Oh, what do I see? Well, I'm going back to my gravestone. And hopefully nothing kills me. At least it's getting closer to daytime. That raccoon won't kill me unless I stab at it. I did notice there was some enemies near my base, but they were like further away from the water, so maybe it's okay. Still need to figure out how to make a bed. I almost had a big fall in a hole right there. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Dear! No point trying to punch you to death. Even though it looks like you wouldn't be able to escape from me. Berries? White currant. It's flowering, though. Oh, that says ripe. Okay, they didn't look right. But only one of them's ripe. Struggling, yep. I wish I knew more berries, like, around my base. I'm sure I can grow them, but I'm sure I can probably... Oh, there's my base! I can probably kill them while I try to grow them, too. Now, let's see if this corpse mod, how it's working. Don't go in the big hole. Jump over the entrance to the cellar. Oh, it even sets up a flare. That's a little extra, but that's nice. Collect. Hold to collect. Okay, it just gives me everything. Let's go eat that fish. I'm always hungry once I've resurrected. I need to make more doors, I realize. Here we go. This is still at half. I checked earlier, and with the dirt up, it went down to a quarter decay speed. Fresh for 9 days. Put in my inventory. Fresh for 5 days. But I'ma eats it. Then I'm gonna get back to building and maybe also doing more fishing because that was pretty useful. Oh. Something changes if I stand in the portal. My gear, oh, what the heck? My gear is no longer at 100%. And there are giant gears in the background. I was just gathering cattails for more boxes, reed boxes. And I'm like, there's that portal that doesn't do anything. I wonder if this has anything to do with the temporal storms they were talking about. Let's get out of that before my gear goes to 0. At 22% right now. Gary! Okay, back to getting cattails, I guess. Hopefully, the fact that my gear is low is not going to be a problem. Ooh, what is this? Wild cranberry bush. I didn't know I had cranberries near me. The mystery that I'll have to solve eventually. I hope I don't have to go to sleep to make this gear go back to 100% because I don't know how to sleep yet. I'm like, I need to look up how to make a bed, and I get distracted. I'm like, but first I need to be able to take care of my inventory that's getting very full. And dig some more wild rhizomes, even though I have red meat who should be done cooking by now. I need to check that in a second. But 48, if I mathed right, 48 reeds, and it looks like I'll have exactly that many, will give me 2 boxes. 2 more boxes. Turns out if you throw 2 spears at a pike, you can get it too by spearfishing. But anyway, that's not what I'm excited about. What I'm interested in now is apparently if I take these raw hides that I found out are perishable, but if I use my knife to chop it up, I get a hide hat. Oh, I still have 1 more left. Hold on. I think I can make trousers too. There's my rawhide trousers. I don't think I can do anything with this small by itself. But I'll probably just toss it in the lake in a minute. That means I now have a hat, an ugly hat. Turn around. Also, my gear filled up all the way by itself, so I have no idea what that thing's for. Rawhide trousers. These are heavily tattered and aren't very warm, so might as well get rid of them. Oh no, I'm pantsless, don't look. There we go. Now I have a hat, and rawhide pants. Eventually I'll make leather stuff. And oh, fish is getting close to cooked. I just keep getting so distracted with so many things. Just like right then I was about to make my hat. And I'm like, oh, hey, I see a fish. So then I killed the fish. And then I had to put the fish on the fire. And then I'm like, back to the hat. I'm like, oh, I still have stuff left. And I wasn't even make the hat until I found out that the leathers were perishable. So I guess I need to go stick that into my little cellar. I found out if I put a door on this cellar, since it's a crude door, it was just like, no, that doesn't count. We're only going to give you like a 25% reduction. I'll put that in there for the heck of it. It'll stay fresh for a little longer. We're only going to give you a 25% reduction instead of a full reduction. Okay, I still need to empty my inventory and move items around. Okay, so I finished my roof. And I figured out how to make a hay bed. And I've even got this nice, lovely view where I can look at the fish I need to go spear. Speaking of which, I've got 1 cooking on the fire right now. I've got 15 cooked rhizomes. Got my cellar. Got my house in the sky. I guess the next thing is I need to start working on pottery because it lets me cook more advanced things. And the progression guide just says that's what's next. I have actually seen clay mixed with dirt on my explorations, but I didn't know that was important. So I have no idea where that is. So I'm probably just going to start like maybe making a circle, a corkscrew spiral around this to try to find the nearest clay instead of like running way off into the distance, hopefully, maybe. So wish me luck. Hey, I just found red clay and soil and now something's trying to kill me. Not fair. It wasn't even like, I don't even know if this is a good source of it. Kind of sucks it's right by a cave. Hopefully I ain't gonna get killed trying to get this. Why is it under the... You came back! Die! Come on! Surface drifter. Okay. Is this a zombie? What is this? Am I just skinning zombie meat? Nothing. Okay, so all you mostly just did was take my health, huh? Great. Back to what I was doing. Hoping for like a nice big source of, oh, clay. Maybe this is a nice big source, but it's all apparently underground. And my shovel broke. So I get to make a new shovel next. Shovel head. I've made so many of these shovels at this point. Particularly when I was making my dirt hut. Because it's like, I'm gonna need lots of dirt for the dirt hut. At least it does a pretty good job of remembering like where everything is, so. And by that I mean, it'll like automatically pop things back to where they were sometimes. Or maybe it just does the first open slot. But the first open slot is usually where I've been losing stuff. Where things are breaking. Okay, so I wonder how much clay that I need. Let's put this in a place where I can look at it. Like, you think 264s will be enough? 364s? 164? I don't know, but this vein's bigger than I thought it was. And now it's not. Now the vein's right out. It's only 2 deep. Great. I guess I might as well just clear this whole vein so I have plenty to work with in a minute. Okay, so it turns out the vein was plenty big. I've got a full inventory of clay. I just need to mark on the map where this... Hey, stop it! Leave me alone! I'm just wanting to put this on the map. Oh, goodness gracious, I find copper and now a bear is chasing me. And I'm still just trying to get back to my last set of deaths. I still want to mark this copper. Are you still chasing me? Okay, see those shiny stones, those shiny stones right there? That's copper. So without getting killed by a bear, I need to mark... oh, I can just put a name. Copper. I'll put a pickaxe. Save. Probably not right in the right place, but oh well. I don't know, looks like I got it pretty close. Okay. I ate my big fish that I had sitting on the campfire. So now I have a little more hunger, but then the bear just took almost all of my health. Hopefully I can get back to my corpse, which is full of berries and clay. And then also mark where the clay pit is, which is what I was doing before it got dark on me and I got kill it. Of course, I didn't die there. I ran for a while, so I'm going to try to find it again. This isn't it, by the way, that's chert. I did a lot of looking for cherts. Finding chert. Oh, that's right, I keep forgetting it gives like a little flare. Let's collect that. Wonder if you had anything to do with that. Then we'll remove the waypoint. And then the copper pit, I remember being between two lakes, which doesn't really say much because there's lots of lakes here. I don't know why that deer was all of a sudden just running for its life. Caribou. Do y'all remember where it was? I remember I ran for a little bit before they caught up to me and killed me. Or something totally different killed me. This is unfamiliar. Conglomerate sand. Wasn't it near like, wasn't it near here? Near this little lake? In between this little lake? Where am I going? Okay, I had to look at the video to find this. This kind of sucks. Alright. So I'm right here. That clay pit. And it should be a shovel. Which I don't have, so I guess I'll use a mattock. Jeez, okay, now I can safely go back home, I think. And I'll remember there's clay, or try to remember there's sand around the clay too. Which way's home? Which way is home? I put a little marker on that too. Okay. Now I just gotta run back without dying. And we can start playing with the wolf. I said without dying. Why as soon as I say something, you're gonna send a wolf after me? Go, oh wait. Go, no, I shouldn't have turned around to look. I should not have, it's almost all my health. I'm like, I'm gonna make it all dramatic. And I died because I was trying to be dramatic. Okay, I made it back with my clay, and I set a little work surface up. Let's, oh, I have lots of choices. Maybe I could use some food preservation, so let's make a crock first. So it looks like napping. I guess it's exactly like napping. Or it's not exactly like napping. Am I supposed to be getting rid of all the yellow stuff? Unlike napping, the other stuff didn't disappear when I did it. Oh, now I've collected it all and made it into a loop. And I'm supposed to right click and it didn't tell me that. It's starting to get a little dark and I have a temporal anomaly behind me too, which I don't think the temporal anomaly matters. The fact that it's getting dark might... Oh, one too many. So unlike napping too, I can overdo it a little bit. Uh-huh. Oh, this is only taking one clay. I got way more clay than I needed. I'm gonna have to make like a clay pot to hold all my clay. Would it be easier if I was like... Yes. This is easier since apparently I'm making the top too now. Okay. I got a crock. And it's getting dark. But I want to see if I can't get this started. I have to make a pit kiln. Apparently to do that, I've got to take my thing, put it in a pit, ergo the pit kiln. Oh, I could put several in there. Well, nobody attacked me, particularly since those torches are out. Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, I think probably the fact that I have no torches is the problem here. Oh, how many people are going to try to mess with me now? Ow, I regret everything. Okay, well, I killed that thing. Oh, so this is also a drifter. Who attacked me from behind? Who kicked me from behind? I should have just went ahead and went to sleep, but no, I want to be able to use the time speed ability for sleeping so that my pots wouldn't take so long. Okay, there's some chickens near my camp. Totally getting distracted. Yes, I'm still trying to make clay. But there's a chicken, and it went into my little enclosure. I don't know if it's big enough for it to stay there. And apparently I need at least 2 chicken. So where did that rooster I just saw go? That's another hen. Or is it a rooster? I think that may be a rooster. All sorts of chickens over here. But can I convince it to go into that hole? And I just realized I don't have enough actual ground, even if I put them in the hole, left to block it up. So this is probably a waste of time. I still got the 1 chicken in there, though. So that's something. Maybe I should just be happy with 1 chicken at a time. Oh, I know what I should do is I should make stairs for them to actually jump into the hole. And then maybe I think the chicken is always afraid of me, so it can't get past me. Okay, so I have 8 chicken at least. I need more dirt. Speaking of chicken, I'm also going to starve to death. That was me just running into the fire, actually. So eat the chicken I caught earlier. Gonna be your fate later. Hey, if I can get this going, that'll be pretty good. I'll have chickens to raise. And I'll have cob, packed dirt. I guess it doesn't really matter. Medium fertility soil would probably even be better. So, which direction was the chickens? I could just make a big set of encouragement for them. Because they can go up 1 square blocks. There you go. Chicken enclosure. Where'd the chickens go? They're near here somewhere, right? Or do I just have to wait for them to wander back? Also, do I have to feed my chicken that I caught? There's a chicken. Not only that, but it's a male chicken, looks like. Oh no, I got distracted. Oh, hey, baby chickens too. You, I think, are a male chicken. Go over to my trap. Maybe I'll see if I can't round her up some... Yes, into the trap! Haha! Do I have 2 male chickens? If I jump in there, I won't be able to get out. Actually, that doesn't really matter because I can then just build a thing. So that's a rooster. That's a hen. Okay. Well, that was easier than I expected. Oh, wait. How do I get my dirt back? I want my dirt back. This is my good packed dirt. Well, while I'm here... While there's still chickens running around here... Are there... Somehow this music seems really fitting for chasing chickens. What is this? I don't remember doing that. Where's the baby chicken? Oh, there's one chicken there. Just running around my camp. That isn't one of the ones that I like. Okay, y'all get in the hole too. More chickens. Oh, there's a chicken up there. One rooster does how many hens? And by does, you know what I mean. One rooster, 2 X hens. I don't know. This is supposed to be realistic. There's all sorts of chickens over here. Baby chickens and big chickens. See if I can get the baby chicken in there. Baby chicken. Oh, I saw a chicken over there. I wish now that I cleared this amount of... oh, look at all those chickens. I don't know if you saw, but there's like 3 right here. 4 chickens. And a baby. Nope, baby, you go in the hole too. I just gotta outrun this chicken. Get to go around and not in the water and not in the giant hole either. That one's gonna get in the water. Oh, that's another rooster too. This game is real good at getting me distracted. I was all like, I need to start my pottery firing so that... Because it's supposed to take 20 hours to fire. And then I noticed that all of a sudden there's lots of chickens near my base. Oh, this is a big rooster. That's a bantam. All right. How did I do? I don't even know, but I got a lot of chickens. Looks like I got 2 roosters. 1... Or maybe only 1 rooster. And then like 4 hens and 3 chicks. Nice! What do I have to do to take care of them? Okay, so apparently I need like a hen box for them to lay eggs in. And maybe troughs to be able to feed them. And that all seems like stuff I'm not going to be able to do anytime soon because it requires planks. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. I don't even know how to make planks. I'm sure I probably need a saw at the very least, which means I'm going to need to make iron and tools and etc. What I am going to do though is I'm going to remove this. It means I won't be trapping any more chickens, but I think I got all the ones in the area anyway. But hopefully... everything breaks so fast in this game. Hopefully that means the mobs won't get them, which is the only thing I'm concerned about. That and them starving to death. The game manual actually just said you feed them to make them reproduce. So hopefully not feeding them doesn't also mean they starve to death. Winter is coming also. That's one reason I'm doing all this work. Instead of what I kind of really wanted to do, which was to go run off exploring. Although I did decide this was going to be my homemaking episode. And if I do another episode, it'll probably be another exploring episode. But animals are good for feeding in winter. And also putting food is good for feeding in winter. Now, I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to make these fires for these pit kilns. I mean, real life, you just dig a hole and you put lots of wood on top of it, more or less, and make sure... Of course, the trick is making sure it's not too hot or too cold, or doesn't get too cold quickly more than getting anything. It says that I need firewood and grass and sticks. Well, here's the grass. Hopefully that's enough. And then I've got still some stacks of firewood left. Oh, and my fish is done. I forgot I put that fish on there. I caught that during like the intervening time. So firewood. Burn the feathers. I'm tired of feathers. Eat the fish because I'm getting hungry. Then figure out which button takes firewood off. There we go. 16 firewood enough, do you think? Okay, so dry grass. Do you need more dry grass? Oh, you need lots of dry grass. Then sticks. Then firewood. Oh, you need lots of firewood too. We're going to have to get some more. Sticks. At least I shouldn't have to worry about feeding it more. Actually, I may not need to get some more. I may have just enough. I may not have enough grass, though. I don't have quite enough grass. That's fine. There's some right here. No problem. Oh, it's starting to get dark again. I still need more grass. I should have got more grass or... Okay. That was not what I wanted. Should have got more grass earlier. Trying to figure out what button to press on this game. It's good that everything pops up and says it, because sometimes it seems like it's right click, and sometimes it seems like it's left click, and shift control click, and etc, etc. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I told y'all what I was making. I've got 4 bowls in here. And the next one, I've got 3 food containers. And a cooking container. And this is a big storage container, which took forever to make. So now I need my lighter. This is going to take forever too. I guess that means it's lit. Hopefully I don't cook my chickens. It's kind of in a hurry making this pen. It did say that this will light other things on fire, which is one reason I built it in the sandy area. Plus it just makes more sense to make your kiln in the sandy area. Okay, so 20 hours from now, by the time the sun is setting over yonder hill, or 4 hours before that technically, but that'll be a good marker for me, then everything should be done! And I'll be able to actually make some real food, hopefully. Now I just wait. Oh, the enemies are already here. I guess it's time to go to bed. I don't think they can make it up here, at least. Every time this goes dark, I'm afraid of like Minecraft, you know, where the enemies would just teleport to you if you didn't have enough light sources. And since light is so hard to make in this game, I keep being afraid there's going to be enemies. I might need to move these torches a little closer to my bed, or actually my bed closer to the torches. Okay, so one of the enemies left, and one of them is still here. Okay, so he walked right into the fire. He set on fire. Maybe I'll just take a couple pot shots at him. Oh, that got his attention. Was good to know that the enemies can't open doors, at least. Okay, got my spears back. Now I can finish them off. Okay, I bet you don't have anything useful in you, right? Oh, blue? Temporal gear. What does that mean? Can be shattered to create a returning point. Okay, I don't know what that means. I was just trying to cook this pike, but... Okay, so my returning point will be... How about right on top of this thing of grass? Something happened. I did a thing! Hold on, let me check the wiki for that. Oh, apparently that's how you set your spawn point. Whoa, I think I just got a really rare item just from randomly killing an enemy up here on the surface. Which is awesome! Let's see. Still want to cook this fish, though. Yeah. I was looking at the wiki and they're like, you need to maybe, you'll probably never find it with surface dwellers. But if you're good and lucky, you might find it from special elites or underground. I don't know. Anyway, I think I just really lucked out getting that. Well, that's good because that means I'll restart at my house each time instead of having to, like, over and over run back every time. I don't know if I should keep these fires, like, lit or what. I am glad that I can catch fish. Alright, how much further is the sun from over there? A long way. I guess I'll keep catching and cooking fish because I'm hungry, and I could use another reed basket or two as well. Okay, so it's a brand new day. I see the fires in the fire pit has went out. As you can see, I've also started making stairs. All those little rocks I've been ignoring is kind of what I need. That wasn't done last time when the sun was there, but I think that's because the rain put it out for a while and I didn't notice. So let's start off by removing my rain covering. Because I guess I need to make some more compacted dirt because I don't have a whole bunch of that. So first thing, I guess I just want all of these. Once I figure out how to pick them up. They stack? They do stack. Okay. And then here's my earthy. Those don't stack. My storage crocs. And my cooking pot. And my storage pot. Yay! So I'll go and take the storage pot. And I'll put it down here. Nice. Vegetable, grain, other. All right. I'll start using that for everything that's not meat. I'll use the basket for meat. Seal up my hole again. Then we can go upstairs and take my stairs all the way up until here. And... oh, I got some cooked red meat. Okay, I know it's silly. Well, I guess I'll wait. I kind of want to go put it in the storage pot, but it's not for meat, I don't think. All right, so now I put the cooking pot on here. And don't walk into the fire. Oh, wait, I need one more thing. Maybe multiple more things. So I need some water. I may need 4 things of water. Good thing I started building these stairs. Okay. Now, open this. And if I put water in here... oh, that's only 0.1 liters. I don't think that's enough. I think it needs... oh, I can put more in here. 1 liter of that. Plus a puff ball or 6 puff balls. And cap. And this. Ratios are wrong. Is that because it needs more water? I need to just do... a liter, I think, is 1 portion. Oh, it's bubbling! That's cool. Ah, soup's done. So scoop it out. And now I have a bowl of soup. 1 serving of puffball soup with boiled Liberty Cap and stewed red meat. 240 satiety of vegetable, 420 satiety of protein. That almost will fill me up. Hot soup. Yes, almost filled me up. Oh, cool. Looks like puffball has an interesting effect, too. That wasn't listed in the thing. How long does the interesting effect last and how bad is it for me? Is my character going to go bleh? Oh, I'm all full of protein, which I think gave me more health points. Satiety's good. Alright. I probably shouldn't make any more puffball soup, but that's okay. I have some other different kinds of vegetables. I don't know. Maybe I want to... Oh, no. If it's going to be, like, clipping and flipping, I don't want to do that. Maybe instead of puffballs, which I didn't think they were safe to eat, but they don't do any, like, damage to you, so... I'm going to make... I hope... Or maybe it's the Liberty Caps. Wait, is it the Liberty Caps or the puffballs? Wiki time! Okay, I didn't check the wiki, I just checked Wikipedia. And Liberty Caps has psilocybin in them. Yes, the psychoactive ones. So, we'll put those in the corner for the last time that I want to have a special time. I did not get around to looking in the actual game wiki, whether or not it does anything else. I wonder how long this effect lasts. Long enough for me to get all of my soup cooking. Oh, it stacks. Okay, water stacks. That's good. So, this was not content I expected to show y'all, but okay. So if I... Oh, gotta do it like that. Okay. For that, all the water, and then puffballs, which are apparently fine for you, except I put too many in there. I'm only doing 4 servings. 4 servings of turnip. 4 servings of raw red meat. Cool. Alright. I like this. Says it's going to take a little longer to cook because you have more servings, which makes sense. And so I guess I'll just enjoy the trip while it cooks. Okay, all done. So I'm going to start off by scooping these into... Oh, okay. So this holds a lot. This holds 4 servings of puffball soup with boiled turnip. Alright, so that means I'm even closer to being ready for the winter. I think it's about time for me to go exploring now. I still haven't seen... I've seen like 2 biomes so far. So we'll put this here. And I'll just stick the 2 empty ones upstairs since they don't have anything in them. Alright, now that I was able to make soup, I think that's a pretty good place to end the episode. Now let's see. Was able to make the flying dirt house, able to catch chickens, got into ceramics, made soup, like I said, and dug a cellar. Also, I have plenty of food to go exploring now. So that was Vintage Story Episode 2. Thanks a bunch for watching. I'm releasing at least 1 video a week on interesting new games. So if you haven't subscribed yet, would you run across the grasslands in the rain down to the subscription button and turn notifications on? If you're already subscribed, thank you. And if you want to support me further, there's a Ko-Fi link in the description. Okay, so I didn't do too bad on this episode in keeping myself fed. I'm getting a little better idea how the food mechanics work. Now I'm more concerned about the preservation mechanic and the fact that sometime coming up is winter. I think I still have a ways for that. And maybe a temporal storm, which I don't have any idea what is, except for I hit those little portals with the gears, and maybe that's the temporal storm type thing? I don't know. That's something for me to worry about in the future. Speaking of the future, if you're enjoying this series and you want to see it continue, drop a like or a comment. Anyway, that's it for me this evening. Hope you all have a great night, and bye!